Hello and welcome to my video about my college application process and results, and today I'm just going to be talking about everything that has been going on this year related to me applying for college. Today is April 29th and National College Decision Day is May 1st, which is Monday. So to start off, I spent junior year visiting a lot of different campuses and just exploring.
You'll need to unlock your iPad first.
Okay, sorry, that was Siri. And I really didn't know what I wanted to major in or what kind of school was appealing. Like, most people are drawn to a big school or a small school, but for me, I could see pros and cons in both. And so I didn't restrict myself to one option. I had been working on all of my essays like pretty much all summer and fall. I just was like typing every week. I would do like a new prompt because there were just so many supplemental essays to all of my schools. I applied to 3 Colorado schools in October. I applied to CU, CSU, and DU. I applied to University of British Columbia in November, and I applied to Stanford for restrictive early action, which is basically saying like you get like an early shot at getting in, but you're not allowed to do that at any other schools. So basically that kind of set me up to fail for every other school because I had to do regular decision. And so then I didn't find out until March for every other school when I could have heard in like December or January. So that was, honestly, I would not recommend for anyone to do that. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast. Oh my god.
Breathe.
Oh, I got denied. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Are you okay? You're okay.
No. So after I didn't get into Stanford, Pomona was my top choice. And that is in California, and it is part of the Claremont colleges. And I was just really drawn to Pomona because of the consortium aspect of the school. You can take classes at any of the 5 schools, and they're all interconnected. And I just really loved like the feel when I was on campus. I applied to 3 UC schools, University of California System schools, and this was like a totally different portal and everything, so it was a lot more work. And I applied to UC Berkeley, UC Los Angeles, and UC San Diego. I also applied to University of San Diego after that, and then Harvard, I did that on New Year's Eve, and then University of Chicago, Pitzer, Santa Clara, Pomona, Pepperdine, and School of Mines. So in total, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 schools. These are all the schools that I got into. CU Boulder, CSU, DU, UC San Diego, University of British Columbia, University of San Diego, Pitzer, Santa Clara, Pepperdine, and School of Mines. Okay, and then the schools that I got waitlisted from are University of California, Los Angeles, and University of Chicago. And basically the waitlisting process, you don't find out until like late July, which is really mentally hard, I think, because you have to commit to a school May 1st, and then you put your deposit down, and then basically like you are planning on going there, and then if you hear back from your waitlisted school, like that is a couple weeks before you're about to leave. And so I don't know, I'm still in the running for University of Chicago, but I didn't opt in for a waitlist for UCLA. And then the schools that I got rejected from were Stanford, UC Berkeley, Harvard, and Pomona. And that's mainly, I think, mostly for Pomona, it's because I did not do early action because they fill up the majority of their class from early action, and then like those are just the people that demonstrate that they want to go there, and so Stanford kind of messed me up on that one. Another thing that is a big factor in my decision is my transferable credits, because throughout my high school years I have taken a number of dual enrollment classes through Colorado colleges and then also AP classes. And I have about 2 years worth of college credits built up. So it's really important to me that wherever I go, like that will transfer and it'll actually be worthwhile because I've paid for these classes and I've put in the work and energy. If it was on climate, I would be going to Pepperdine, but I'm not. The reason that I'm not going to Pepperdine is because it is nearly $100,000 a year. Even with, well, I did get a scholarship there for $20,000 a year, but it still is not really worth it to me. And it just, in the end, like wasn't really the people that I aligned with. So that's why I'm not going to Pepperdine. So basically everyone in my school and in my grade had already committed by February about, like some people knew where they were going in November and December, which was a little bit stressful for me just because I hadn't even heard from like all my scholarships and stuff like that. My overall experience was like pretty bad through this whole process. I also just had a lot of pressure on me from the faculty at my school and just people in my life. My principal and head of school and a lot of teachers were really eager to see where I selected, and they were counting on me to go to a really good school just to like make our high school look good or something. So in the past couple of weeks, I have been between Mines and UBC. I've kind of ruled out all of my other schools for various reasons. School of Mines is a STEM school, and they only have like programs in STEM. They don't really have majors in the humanities or arts. So that was kind of a con for me just because I'm not positive that what I'm gonna do is gonna end up in STEM. The people there are like super nice. Since it is a STEM school, like they love being nerdy, and I thought that was cool, but also like I don't know how much I would align myself with the student body. But overall the campus was beautiful. Their classrooms are all labs, and you're just working with robots and computer science machines and chemicals and stuff like that. The ratio of girls to guys is like 70 to 30%, or 70% men, 30% female. So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah. Then University of British Columbia is where I'm gonna be attending in the fall. And I'm really excited about that. The reason that I ended up picking UBC is I wanted to have a new experience. I wanted to go out of my comfort zone. Vancouver and the campus of UBC is absolutely stunning. It's right on the water, like it's on a little peninsula, the campus itself, and it's surrounded by the mountains, and it also has the city of Vancouver. I got into their arts program and their science program. UBC is a really large school. They have about 60,000 undergraduate students, and it's a very international student body. There are people from all over. Obviously, I would be an international student. Yeah. And I also just want to thank anyone who helped me through the process, because I know it was really difficult on everyone around me, but ultimately I am happy with my choice for now, and I do not recommend this process for anyone else. No, I'm just kidding. It's just something that everyone goes through, and yeah. So when it comes down to it, there is a lot that I learned from the experience of applying to college. I really, in my high school days, did the most that I could. I really maximized my time. I took every single AP class that my high school offered. I took college classes at the local community college. I had perfect grades. I was involved in so many extracurriculars, and I had a lot of leadership opportunities. I checked all the boxes for volunteering. Really, it just kind of makes me think that colleges are really, you have to think at the end of the day that they're filling their quotas. So they are taking your race into consideration, they are taking your gender into consideration, as well as your family's financial standings, which is unfair because the student can't control any of that, but it is what it is. And yeah, I wouldn't really change anything in high school. And it definitely wasn't easy to get rejected from these schools. It was not very validating, and just after all the hard work, it made me like question what I've done, but I've been able to reflect on that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to reach out to me. And yeah.